right. We're going to start in child's pose. So take your time, make your way onto all fours. Bring the big toes to touch, open the knees wide. As you send your hips back towards your heels, if it feels good to take a couple sways, go for it. You could use those sways to soften the hip creases. Maybe they trickle into the ribs, the shoulders, the neck, the head. You could almost imagine like the snow in a snow globe settling to the bottom of the globe. Allow your body to do that here. Eventually dropping into stillness, softness, quieting the mind as your awareness turns to your breath. And just follow your breath with your attention. Taking big inhales through the nose, expanding the ribs front to back, side to side. And landing here with even more intention as you exhale. Big full breaths in. And full breaths out. Consider this. Every choice we make, big or small, is a chiseling away at the marble we're working into the future version of ourself. Through consistent intention and action in our choices, we are always shaping ourselves into who we're becoming. It's important to apply this question I'm about to offer you again and again. It's like looking at a compass as we move forward. It gives us feedback and helps us determine where to adjust, where to push on, and where to turn and sail away. The question is this choice bringing me closer to the person I want to be or further away? This question gives us awareness, which gifts us the power to choose. On your mat today, notice your choices. Return to that question. Is this bringing me closer to or further away from who and what I want to be? Practicing mindful choices on your mat strengthens your ability to make mindful choices off your mat. We may not notice our transformation right away because we're in it, and sometimes it's challenging to see the transformations we've made while we're in it, but every intentional choice leaves its mark. We are currently a masterpiece, already a masterpiece, in the middle of unfolding onto our next masterpiece. So remember to ask, does this choice move me closer to the life I want to create? Take another breath in. And big breath out. Lift your chin. Let's walk both hands over to the right, maybe off your mat to the floor. Stack left hand on top of right hand. Push into your hands. Send your sit bones towards your heels. Soften your head back down and see if you can drop your left ribs down a little more. Inhaling here. Exhaling to soften. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lift your head, walk your hands through center all the way over to the left. Stack right hand on top of left. Push into the hands to send the sit bones back. And see if you can drop your right ribs towards the floor a little more. Relax the head. 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. And out. Lift your head, walk your hands back through center. And then drop your chin to your chest. Lead with the back of your heart. Inhale, roll yourself into a modified up dog. Hips move towards your wrist. Keep your chin tucked at the very end. And let's take a slow head roll to the right. Soft through the shoulders. Easy in the neck. Once you finish that head roll, reverse and circle to the left. Once you finish that head roll, push into the hands, lift the heart, lift the gaze, take a breath in. And then exhale, roll yourself back into child's pose. Let's smooth that out twice more. Tuck the chin, inhale, roll forward, modified up dog with the chin tucked. Head roll to the right. Head roll to the left. Push into the hands, lift the heart, lift the chin, lift the gaze, take a breath in. Exhale, roll back, child's pose. One more time, tuck chin, inhale, roll forward, modified up dog, keep the chin tucked. Head roll right. Head roll left. Press into the hands, lift the heart, chin, the gaze, take a breath in. This time, tuck the toes, exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And just check in, try the shape on. Might be the first time today that you're here. You can add some movement if that feels good, maybe just deepen your breath. And on an inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. And check in here. Maybe you roll that right ankle around. Maybe you circle that right leg around in your hip. A few breaths to loosen up, to create some space, to see what's going on in the hips, and the back, and the shoulders. Take another breath in. And on your exhale, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Lower your back knee. Tent up onto your fingertips. Think cow spine. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, push into the hands. Start to straighten through both legs. Soften the head around the spine. Think cat spine. Nice and slow on the breath. Front knee bends. Back knee lands on those fingers. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, push into the hands, straighten the legs any amount, and round the spine. One more, front knee bends on those fingertips. Inhale, lift and look up. Exhale, push into the hands, straighten the legs, and round. Rebend your front knee. Keep the back knee off the floor. Inhale, step to plank. And exhale, slowly lower to the floor. Untuck your toes, roll the shoulders back, zip your legs together. Inhale, baby cobra, lift the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Find your back muscles. Use those back muscles. Hover your hands off the floor an inch. Keep the legs zipping together. Use the backs of your legs and lift your legs off the floor. Take one more breath in. Lift everything higher. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. And back into your downward dog. Take a moment. You can move around. You can stay still. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Check in on this side. Maybe you roll around the ankle. Maybe you circle the leg in your hip socket. There's no right or wrong. Take what feels good. A few breaths. Let's take one more breath in. And on an exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Lower your back knee. Tent up on the fingertips. Inhale, heart and gaze. Lift, think cow spine. Exhale, press into the hands. Straighten the legs any amount. Round the spine and think cat. Again, front knee bends, back knee lands on those fingertips. Inhale, lift forward and up. Exhale, press into the hands, straighten and round. One more, front knee bends, back knee lands. Inhale, lift. Exhale, straighten and round. Rebend that front knee, keep your back knee off the floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Untuck the toes, shoulders back, zip the legs together. Inhale, lift the chest, pause. Find those back muscles, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Use those to hover the hands off the floor. Zip the legs together, float the legs off the floor. Use the entire back line of your body. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes under, inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. Back to downward dog. And then pedal the legs and slowly walk your feet to your hands. Tiny little steps. Traveling all the way into a forward fold at the top of your mat. Open the feet hip width apart. Give the toes a little wiggle. You might look at your feet, get a little curious there. Brighten up the feet. Find the triangles of your feet, maybe a little more grounding under the big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and center of the heels. And maybe a little more lift of the arches in between those points. Soften the knees, let the torso get heavy. Grab hold of opposite elbows here, pulling on the elbows. Use that to help slide the torso over the thighs a little more. And then same thing as you check in, you could stay still, you could move around a little bit. We're here for 5. Lots of breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your arms. Soften the knees, heavy head, roll up super slowly. 1 vertebra at a time. Take a moment once you arrive, shoulders back, big toes touch, hands to heart. Soften or close your eyes. And can you come back to that question again and again, using it as a compass to make sure you're moving on track towards the person you want to be? Is this choice, is this thought, is this action taking me closer to the person I want to be or further away? Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep the arms around and up, seal the palms. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back into a lunge, lower your knee. Inhale, the arms around wide, heart lifts, palms press again. Can you soften the shoulders? Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, pull forward to plank, look forward. Use your toes to shift yourself further forward and then bend those elbows. Chaturanga or modify. Inhale, up dog, heart pulls even further forward and then shoulders pull back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale and fold over the legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge, lower your knee. Inhale, the arms around, palms press, shoulders soften down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Look forward, use your toes to shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, heart pulls even further forward, shoulders draw back. Exhale, down dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head, easy neck. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step your left foot back, lower your knee. Inhale the arms around and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Look forward, shift further forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale the arms around and up, palms press, last time. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot back, lower your knee. Inhale the arms around and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, look forward, shift more forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and stay. Heel toe your feet hip width apart. Soften the knees as needed. We're going to grab onto our big toes and yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and thumbs wrap around the big toes. So you can seal your thumb and index fingers. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And on an exhale, elbows pull out to the sides. Shoulders slide up the back. Maybe give the head a shake, yes and no, and then try and reach the top of the head to the floor. As you press into your heels, can you lift and spread your sit bones towards the ceiling? 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Heavy head, heavy shoulders. Soften those knees and unroll slowly up to stand. Take a moment to reset. Shoulders back, big toes touch, hands to heart. Surya Namaskara B. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Scoop the tailbone under, draw the belly in, soften the shoulders, lift a little more through the heart, reach a little more through your fingertips. Take one more breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, left elbow across the body. Inhale, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, and step your right foot between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Soften the shoulders. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Sink lower in the hips. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Belly draws in, front ribs draw in. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, power lunge. Sweep your arms into airplane arms. Reach your torso over your front thigh, but draw your belly in. Keep your belly lifted off your front thigh. We're traveling forward onto that right leg. Warrior 3 with airplane arms. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Left hip is rolling down to face the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Belly and front ribs are lifting up. One more breath in. And out, high lunge, front knee bends, back toes land, sweep those arms up again. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse warrior. Left arm wraps behind you. Right arm reaches up and back, bend deeper through that front knee. Stay here, inhale. Exhale, one, push down and out through the feet. Inhale. Exhale, two. One more breath in. Keep this half bind. Exhale, half bound, modified Parsvakonasana. Right forearm to right thigh. Use that right arm to push your right knee open. Keep that happening. Roll your left shoulder back. You could stay here. Right hand could find the floor or a block. Inhale. Exhale, one. Strong through the legs, soft through the toes. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. And out. Keep this half bind. Inhale, half bound reverse triangle. Right leg stretches straight. Right arm reaches up and back. Inhale. Exhale, one. Anchor through your right big toe. Tilt your right hip crease to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. Exhale, triangle. Release the bind. Right arm reaches forward. Right hand lands to right shin, left arm to the ceiling. We're going to turn our left hand to face the front of the room and then reach that left arm overhead, extended triangle. Inhale. Exhale, one. Anchor through that back foot. Lengthen through the side waist. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. And out with straight legs. Inhale, rise back up. Gomukhasana arms. Left arm down, right arm up. Bend at the elbows. Maybe you grab your fingers in a bind. Maybe you grab your shirt or a towel or a strap. Organize your arms and then turn your right toes in. You're in a wide straddle with the legs. Gomukhasana arms. Left arm down, right arm up. Inhale, lift through the heart. Keep these arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, one. Left shoulder rolls back. Inhale. Exhale, two. Press down and out through the heels. Lift the sit bones. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, gently release the arms. I want you to sway a little. Just make this feel good. Soften the left knee, swing left. Soften the right knee, swing right. Couple times. Get into your body. Use this as a little bit of a palate cleanser. And the next time you swing right, low lunge to the top of your mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Breathing here. Inhale, get longer through the spine and that back leg. Exhale, twist your torso around. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhale, Vashisthasana, side plank. Roll to the outer edge of your back foot. Stack right leg on top. Maybe you float that leg. Modify with that left knee to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. One more breath in. Exhale, chaturanga, flush it out. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. We'll move through all of that on the left. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, left knee, right elbow across the body. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. And step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Use that exhale to settle in. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Left hip back, right hip forward. Hips are square. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Soft eyes, soft shoulders. 1 more breath in. Exhale, power lunge. Airplane your arms. Sweep them alongside you. Tilt your torso over your left leg, but lift your belly off your front thigh. We're moving forward onto that left leg. Warrior 3 with airplane arms. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Hips face the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 1 more breath in. And out. High lunge. Front knee bends. Right toes land. Arms sweep up. Breath in. Exhale. Open out. Warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale. Half bound reverse. Right arm wraps behind you. We stay and breathe. Inhale into that left side body. Can you exhale and bend that front knee deeper? Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Keep the half bind. Exhale, half bound modified Parsvakonasana. Left forearm to left thigh to start. Push that left knee open. Roll that top shoulder back. You could stay here. Left hand might find the block or the floor. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Power through the legs. Press down and out through the feet. Take 1 more breath in. And out. Inhale, half bound reverse triangle. Keep that right arm behind you. Straighten the legs, reach up and back. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, triangle. Left hand to left shin, right arm to the sky. Stay there. Turn your right palm to face the front of your space. Extended triangle. Reach that right arm overhead. Inhale. Exhale, anchor through that back foot. Stretch the side waist long. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. And out. With straight legs, inhale, rise back up. Gomukhasana, arms, right arm down, left arm up, bend at the elbows. Organize. You might grab fingers, your shirt, or a towel or strap, and then turn those left toes in. Legs are in a wide straddle. Roll your right shoulder back. Inhale, lift the heart and left elbow. Keep these arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder continues to roll back. Inhale. Exhale, press down and out through the heels. Lift the sit bones. Take 1 more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. And then gently release the arms. Find those sways again. Whatever feels good. On your own timing, a few times, side to side. And the next time you swing left, take that into a lunge facing the top of your mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, 1. Inhale, get longer from back heel to top of head. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, Vashisthasana, any version. You might spin to the outer edge of that back foot, and maybe you modify and bring that right knee to the floor. You could stack the legs, you could float the leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. Flush it out. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Another big breath in through the nose. Sigh it out the mouth. We're flowing through all of that. 1 more time, right and left, but we're going to smooth it out on the breath. Inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knee, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Here we go. Lots of breath. Inhale, sit low. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, power lunge. Shifting forward, warrior three with airplane arms. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, high lunge. Take a breath in here. Exhale, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Exhale into your half bound version of Parsvakonasana. Inhale, half bound reverse triangle, legs straighten, right arm reaches up and back. Exhale, extended triangle. Right hand to shin, left arm reaches overhead. Press into the feet. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, Gomukhasana arms. Right arm up, left arm down. Turn those right toes in. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold with Gomukhasana arms. We're here for a breath in. Fold deeper as you exhale. Let the arms gently release. Take those sways. The next time you swing right, low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Exhale into your version of Vashisthasana. We're here for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. And step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, power lunge. Inhale, warrior three with airplane arms. Exhale, high lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse. Exhale into your version of half bound Parsvakonasana. Keep that half bind. Inhale, half bound reverse triangle, legs straighten. Exhale, extended triangle. Left hand down, right arm reaches all the way overhead. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, Gomukhasana arms. Right arm down, left arm up. Turn those left toes in. Inhale, lift the heart. Keep these arms. Exhale, wide-legged fold with Gomukhasana arms. One inhale. Fold deeper as you exhale. Gently release the arms. Take some sways. Next time you swing to the left, low lunge, top of mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, Vashisthasana. Take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog for 3 breaths. You can always drop the knees and take child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, slowing down, checking in. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in and out. From down dog, inhale, rise to toes, look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump your feet outside your hands, coming into a prayer squat. Elbows inside the knees, hands to heart. Take a moment here. If it feels good to sway a little through the hips and ankles, go for it. Maybe the neck and head want to move around a little bit. And keep your left arm inside your left leg. Reach your left fingers down and out to the left. Right arm reaches up on a high diagonal. Maybe you stay here. Maybe that right arm half wraps behind you. Maybe left arm wraps around the front of your left shin and you bind your fingers behind you. Inhale, get longer through your spine. Use your exhale to open wider through the collarbones. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, return back to center, hands to heart. And just take a breath. Right arm stays inside right leg. Reach your right fingers down and out to the right. Left arm reaches up on a high diagonal. You might stay right here. You might try out that half bind. Maybe you go for a full bind. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale, find space, find length from tail to head. And then use that exhale to twist on top of that length. One more breath in. Exhale, release back to center, hands to heart. Take a breath. And then hands to the floor, drop the head, lift the hips. Take some gentle sways through the legs. Use those sways, walk your feet in until they're hip width apart. Soften the knees, reach behind you, interlace your fingers. So even squeeze the heels of the hands together. If the elbows stay bent, lift the elbows to the ceiling. If the arms are able to straighten, reach the knuckles to the sky. Shoulder blades squeeze together. 3 breaths. Inhale, create space from the heels to the sit bones. Use your exhales to work your forehead closer to your shins. Inhale, breathing up the backs of the legs. Exhale, softening the torso over the thighs. One more breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Soften the knees. Roll up one vertebra at a time. Reset here, shoulders back, big toes touch, hands to heart. Feel the earth under your feet. With your thumbs at your heart, maybe give your heart a little lift as the back of the neck lengthens. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, prayer twist right. Press your palms, hook your left arm outside your right thigh. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, press top hand into bottom hand and twist. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Stay low in the hips. Keep this twist. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Start to shift your weight to your right leg. Float your left heel towards your tush, and as you're ready, big step back into a revolved lunge. If you have trouble balancing here, you can always lower that back knee and then rework that twist. If that back knee's lifted, stretch that back leg long. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crawl to the left, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Left toes turn out a little, left knee bends. Right toes spin to the ceiling. Hands can stay grounded. They could come to your heart. They could open wide. They could bind. Same thing here. As you inhale, go for length. Get longer from tail to head. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. We're all a little different. That left heel can be grounded or lifted. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. I want you to lower your tush to the floor. So we're still in that shape. Left knee is bent, right leg is long. Take your right hand across and grab your left ankle. Inhale, reach your left arm up. And then exhale, big side bend, reaching those left fingers towards or maybe to those right toes. Spin your heart to the ceiling underneath that left arm. Inhale. Exhale, one. Try and keep that left knee opening wide. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. As you exhale, slowly release and rise up. Gather that left leg. Bring that left leg forward. We're going to take a little half Gomukhasana here. Hips and hamstrings. Cross your left knee over your right knee. So we're trying to send that left knee down and cross it over. Left foot is squeezed in. Right leg is long. Right foot is flexed. Take a breath in. And on an exhale, take your time, folding forward. So we're hitting the back of that right leg. We're getting into those hips a little bit. Breathing here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Walk your hands back in. We're going to organize that left leg again. This time, sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh. Left fingers come behind you. Inhale, little rock star action. Swing to the left. Press the hips to the sky. Big breath in. And on an exhale, lower back down. We'll take that 2 more times. Inhale, circle and lift. Open the heart and hips. Exhale, slowly lower down. One more time, big breath in, open and stretch. And on an exhale, lower down. Good, I want you to bend your right knee in, plant your right foot, cross left ankle over right thigh. So seated figure 4 here. The closer your tush is to that right heel, the closer your hands are to your lower back and hips, the deeper the stretch. So adjust the hands, adjust the tush, flex that left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, soft shoulders, soft eyes, maybe even closed eyes. 2. One more breath in and out. Good. Hands can face any direction. Pressing into the hands and that bottom foot. You might need to adjust a little. We're going to keep this shape and lift the hips. Press the hips up, drop that left knee down, drop the head. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. You're going to bring your left foot to the floor. Just be careful of your knees here. We're crawling all the way into Ustrasana. Those heels are right there. You might grab for your heels. If that's too much, bring your hands to your lower back. Hips forward, heart to the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to the lower back. Slowly rise. Untuck the toes. Sit back on the heels. Palms down if you need to ground. Palms up if you need to receive. Yogi's choice. And then close the eyes. Take a moment, just observe sensations, shifts, changes, breath. Allow the eyes to open. Hands will come to the top of your mat. Little abdominal work here. As you push into the hands, press into the tops of the feet. Lift the hips, drop the head for 3, 2, 1. Knees to the floor. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, drop the head for 3, 2, 1. Gently lower. Last time, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, drop the head for 3, 2, listen closely, forward fold. Walk those feet forward. Soften the knees and roll up slowly. Big toes touch, shoulders back, reset, hands to heart. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, we twist to the left, palms press, right arm hooks outside left leg. Inhale, get longer through the spine. Exhale, press the palms together more, draw the shoulder blades together and twist. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in, keep this shape. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Shift your weight to your left leg. Squeeze that right heel to your tush, and when you're ready, big step back. You can always lower that back knee. If that leg is lifted, really lengthen. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Crawl to the right, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Right toes turn out a little, right knee bends, left toes to the ceiling. Hands can stay grounded. You could challenge your balance. You could open wide, you could bind. Inhale. Exhale, 1. And again, this will look different on all of us. That right heel could be flat, it could be off the floor. 2. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Use your hands and just have a seat. Staying in the shape. Left arm will come across. Grab right ankle with left hand. Inhale, reach that right arm up. And then exhale, side bend up and over. Working those right fingers towards or maybe to those left toes. Keep spinning your heart to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Keep opening that right thigh and knee. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in and out. Slowly rise back up. Take that right leg, gather it in. Half Gomukhasana, right knee stacks on top of left. Fold that right leg in, flex your left toes, sit up tall for a breath in. Exhale and fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in and out. Make your way back up to sit. We're going to gather that right leg again. This time organize it. Right foot inside left thigh. We have 3 little rock stars. Right hand comes behind you. Roll to the right. Inhale, press the hips high. Open the heart. Exhale, lower back down. Twice more. Inhale, circle around and up. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, around and up. Exhale and lower. Bend that left knee, plant that left foot, figure 4. Right ankle over left thigh. Organize however close you want your hips to your heel, your hands to your tush. Chest is lifted, shoulders soft. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in and out. Hands can face any direction. You might have to adjust a little. Pushing into that bottom foot and the hands. Lift the hips in this shape. Hips lift, right knee drops, head drops. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Right foot to the floor. Again, be careful of your knees. If you need to swing around, you can. Otherwise, we're walking into our Ustrasana. Those heels are there. If you want them, you could bring your hands to your lower back. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhale, hands to your lower back, rise. Untuck the toes. Sit back on the heels. Again, yogi's choice, palms down or up. And then close the eyes again. Find the seat of observer. And that's it. Just observe. No judgment. Maybe no names or classifying or analyzing. Just feeling. Just watching. Noticing. Allow your eyes to open. And this time, just sit off to one side, swing your legs around to the front of your mat. Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Knees open wide, take a breath in, sit up tall. And on an exhale, fold. You might roll the shoulders back. You could shake the head, yes and no. Make your way up to sit. Open your legs out wide into a straddle. Sit up tall, take a breath in. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you walk your fingers forward. You could grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. You could place a block under your head or your chest. Make your way up to sit, no rush. Close the legs. Flex the feet, breath in. Exhale and fold. Make your way up to sit. As you unroll onto your back, hug your right knee into your chest. Give that leg a squeeze. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist. Knee to the left, gaze to the right. Maybe you close your eyes, starting now to soften towards that Shavasana feeling. Letting go a little more. Allowing a little more rather than forcing the shape. Inhale back through center. Swap out your legs, hug your left knee in, stretch your right leg long. Squeeze that leg in, take a breath in. Exhale and twist. Knee to the right, look to the left. Inhale back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Draw your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything in tightly. We're here for 3, 2. With a big sigh out, release and set up for Shavasana. Your well-earned rest. Drop in and let go. Start to deepen your breath. Inhaling all the way up to and around your heart. Exhaling all the way to your fingertips and your toe tips, and just start to move around a little bit there. And as you're ready, you can draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your right. And as you're ready, you can make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Find a tall spine. Close the eyes. Bring your hands to your heart. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. James Clear. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.